Hey everyone, I was gifted this vacuum laser attachment in exchange for my honest review, and honestly, I was really curious to see if I'd actually notice a difference. We have a dog, and as much as I vacuum, those tiny little hairs are so easy to miss, especially on hard floors. Inside, you get the laser attachment itself, a user manual, the charging cable, and the Velcro backing that you use to attach it to your vacuum. It also comes with extra Velcro pieces, which I really like because you can move it between different vacuums if you need to. The light has 3 different modes, so you can adjust the brightness depending on how much light you have in the room, and honestly, the whole thing is really simple and lightweight. There aren't a bunch of complicated pieces or anything that you have to put together. Now let me show you how I actually installed it because this was probably the easiest part. You basically just use the Velcro backing and attach it to the front of your vacuum head. I just made sure I positioned it where the light could shine directly in front of the vacuum. Press it down, make sure it's secure, and that's it. No tools, no complicated installation. And because it's attached with Velcro, you can easily remove it when you need it charged or switch it to another vacuum. I've tried it on Dyson, but it's also compatible with Shark, Bissell, Eureka, and many other brands. This is where I was actually surprised. Once I turned the light on and started vacuuming, I could right away see all those little pieces of hair and dust that I honestly couldn't see before. And this is especially helpful with having a dog because sometimes you look at the floor and you think, okay, that looks pretty clean, but then this light hits the floor and suddenly you're seeing all these little hairs everywhere. I also really like using it along my floors where the light catches everything from different angles. It makes it so much easier to see exactly where I need to vacuum instead of just guessing. And honestly, I feel like this makes vacuuming a little more satisfying because you can actually see what you're picking up. You can see the hair, the dust, and the little crumbs, everything that you probably would have missed otherwise. After using it, I definitely understand why people like these vacuum lights. It's such a simple little attachment, but being able to actually see what you're vacuuming makes me feel like I'm being way more thorough. So if you have pets, especially and you're constantly finding those little hairs around the house, this is definitely a cleaning gadget I think is worth trying.